So let me tell you a story. While growing up, my mom and my dad we always ask me, Faye, what do you want to become when you grow up? I said, okay, I think I want to become a lawyer. But then he said, don't become a lawyer. Má ṣe lawyer. Àwọn lawyer, wọ́n máa ń kó bá wọn. Àwọn lawyer, wọ́n máa ń rẹ́jọ́. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ a rógun ẹjọ́. Stuff like that. And I've always been a good speaker. I speak a lot. Mo máa ń sọ̀rọ̀. Màá sọ̀rọ̀ tó kó máa jí. I talk a lot. So then, as at that time, we used to watch news on TV. That time we are using this black and white TV. So and you will see all these broadcasters that used to tie gilly. Gilly, oh my ga anyhow. Yeah. But one thing I love about them is the way they speak. They speak good English, so I love it. So I went and told my dad, okay, Dad, how about becoming a broadcaster? I think I love the way they speak. And Dad was like, okay, that's a good idea. Let's make you a broadcaster. But guys, you know where the shocker is? The shocker is, unfortunately for me, I lost them at the age of 12 before I could even say I want to try to navigate the path that is going to lead me to become a broadcaster. I lost my parent. It was the most, let me just stop like that. But I wasn't expecting it. Nobody in the family was expecting it. And you even know what made it even worse is they died the same year. A month interval. Both of them had an accident, and my mom died immediately on the spot. So Dad was able to survive a bit in the hospital before he later died. I perceive he knew that his wife was no more. So he was like, okay. But anytime you see my dad, I'm telling you, in case you see him, tell him he didn't do well. Because why the hell is he going to choose? Why the hell is he going to choose his wife over his children? He could have stayed, but he didn't. So he left. So at that point, I was the last child. I am the last child of the family. At that point, we had no direction. Myself and my siblings, we had no direction. And no family was ready to say, okay, oh yeah, you guys can come. You don't have anything to worry about. But mind you, during their burial, we had a lot of people come around and they were like, don't worry. Oh. Now, dear, the thing end. Nevertheless, let's continue with the talk. So, we had to navigate through life. So where I am going actually is, as at that point when I lost my parents, there was no direction. I was nowhere, emotionally, financially, spiritually. Because my dad, my parents, my mom still prays a bit, but my dad, is not a church person. He only goes to church on a Sunday. After Sunday, that's all. And it's not the kind that will tell you, oh yeah, Oluwafeyi, oh yeah, go and bring your Bible, let's study. Bible care. But if it's book, oh, even in the middle of the night, you'll be studying. Yes, my dad can do that. So it was not until I got into uni that I realized that, my God, I think I am on my own. And then you have expectation from families that promise that in until you realize that nobody is there, nowhere. They are nowhere. So then you start to, remove that sense of entitlement, remove that expectation from people that they are not going to show up for you, you're on your own. So I knew I was on my own. And then responsibility came knocking. Transport, food, school fee. I want to dress well, I want to make hair, that kind of thing. They started coming up. So I knew I have to take responsibility for myself. And then the highlight of it, the manipulation from men, older men, even the younger ones. And they'll be like, oh, Faye, you have to use what you have to get what you want. I beg your pardon? Yes. You have to use what you have to get what you want, but sometimes it doesn't work. That philosophy doesn't work, especially when a man is requesting for his sexual intimacy to replace money or for you to, to take care of your whatever. I don't know, whatever they're calling it. So I didn't give in for that. But one thing I did is I took responsibility for my life. At an early age, while I finished secondary school, I had to go into learning a skill on how to make hair. So immediately I got into school, I just looked for a salon where I can work as a stylist. That was the first thing I was doing then. And as at that time, I was earning 7,000 naira. 7,000 naira per month. Yes, per month. So once I'm not in school, I'll go to the salon. I'll go and start making it for people. So that's how I was able to shuffle it. And one thing that helped me was that I started keeping a record. I started tracking my expenses, what come in, what goes out. So every penny I spent. So people actually had to give me money actually. So that was the first thing that helped me. So mo mọ ibi tó wò mí ń lọ, mo mọ ibi tí mò ń ná sí, mo mọ ibi tó ti ń wọlé. It helped me. And in all of this journey, one thing I've realized is that number one, it is not until you start making a lot of money that you start saving. Don't get me wrong, I've not gotten to where I'm going, but I can see the picture. Oh, clear, pa. So I know where I'm going, and I'm on that journey to where I am going. One thing I want you to know that I have learned, that I want you to learn as well, is that you don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to have all the resources that you need to start. Just start. Push 100 naira per day, push 100 naira per week. Shaman, keep well. And you have to be disciplined about it. Another thing I know or I've learned is that absolutely nobody is responsible for your dream life. You have a dream. You have it in your head, the kind of life you want to live, and you think it's somebody that is going to give you. A man, or even if you're a guy, you think possibly somebody will just come from nowhere and just say, yeah, this is your dream life. You know what you've seen. You gotta work your ass out to get it. You have to what? Put in the work, put in the effort, put in the tenacity. Everything is going to take. Nobody owes you anything. If you have this sense of entitlement, you think you're entitled to some things from people, just erase it. And the earlier you know this, the better for you, because you will be able to take responsibility for your life. You get that? If you enjoyed the gist, give this video a thumbs up or give this video a heart, right from your heart, actually. And if you want more of financial tips on how you can navigate through finances, you need to follow this page. You need to follow me. You need to follow this under. Yes. And guys, I'm going to see you in my next video. And please, for disclaimer, don't come to my comment section and come and be saying, we are sorry for your loss. We are sorry for your parents. Ohun àtijọ́ ti kọjá lọ. Kíyèsí, ohun gbogbo sì ti di tuntun. Bye-bye. Keep springing forth.